Alright, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin Happy Accident. Let's build Blokees
Action Edition
Transformers.
Soundwave superior. Power up.
Good to build. Soundwave Action Edition has arrived, ordered direct from Blokees.
RAVAGE. Enter Teltran 1. Acquire knowledge of Earth resources.
Sure is pretty out here, Spot.
Packaging. This a biggin, over 12 inches tall. This is Blokees' third release in the Action Edition series, the first being Optimus Prime, second Megatron, which I do have and need to build, and now we've got Soundwave. All designs are inspired by the original '84 cartoon. Features of the kit include perfect color assignment, human system robo chassis, exclusive accessories, customizable components allow for multiple display options, movable body with 58 points of articulation, and exclusive light and sound effect system. Special guests in this video, I've got my Blokees Transformers 1, Soundwave, and Starscream, plus Flame Toys, Shockwave. Also have my Blokees Galaxy version, Transformers 1, Hound, and Wheeljack, who I think's gonna be perfect for helping us with this build. Hey Happy, you cool with this piece count 327? Unboxing. Yeah, this is not going to be a problem, Wheeljack. I built Gundam Master Grades. I built Lego kits with over thousands of pieces. Alright, let's see how many pages we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What, like 26 pages? Woo-wee! How to assemble. This is clipper and glue free. A look at the pre-painted module list, pre-painted and pre-assembled pieces. And we have 18 sprue trees or runners. I'm excited. Let's start with the head. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to build Soundwave's head in real time. Wheeljack is going to help out. He's already got the runners set up that I need to build the head. Oh, and since my hands are going to be in a lot of these shots, I made sure that they look good for y'all. Let's get this Soundwave build on and see exactly what it takes to build a Blokees Action Edition Soundwave. First part is snapped out of the tree. You can use your thumbnail or another tool to remove the flash. If you choose to use clippers, pay close attention. Don't get clipper happy and snap parts off like this. 12 pieces for the head component, snapped out. Plug in the translucent visor, snap together the head chassis pieces. I like to call this under armor, and that's a pretty cool Snake Eyes head. Next, Soundwave's iconic red translucent visor. These parts are translucent so that the light up feature can work. Blokees does light up really well. Next, we'll fashion the head inside the back of Soundwave's head armor, and then work on the dome and the iconic Decepticon crest. Fun fact, did you know that the Decepticon insignia was inspired by the design of Soundwave's G1 head design? Now we'll get the sides of the helmet on. That's why it's very important that you pay attention and don't cut off those nubbins by accident. Looking good, feeling good. Soundwave's iconic faceplate presses firmly into place. Looks good. Grab the clear translucent neck piece and thread that right through the neck. Then I'm going to pop that ball right inside the head and bam! It's Soundwave's nugget. Ball jointed for articulation. Can't wait to see this lit up. Get over here, Wheeljack. Let's get a quick scale comparison. This just feels wrong. Chest and waist components. Looking at about 25 pieces here, unless I've missed 1 or 2 parts. That can happen. The functional tape deck. Man, I'm looking forward to building this and seeing how this works. This is going to be dope, dude. This sculpting is nice. Oh, here we go. Our first module component. This is the sound and light component that's going to go up in the chest. Pull the tab and get that magnet activator in here. Little sneak peek of the light and sound effect. Here I'm working on the chest build and it's coming together swimmingly. Love this 3-piece chest panel. Look, Dad, it really works. Crotch component, 6 runners. Looking like about 14 pieces here. Let's get it on. Here's how Blokees doing the drop down. Crotch component build complete. We've got a waist swivel, we've got a rocker in there, and we've got the movable hip skirts. Nice. Arms, 7 runners, and all the colors but yellow and silver. Gotta show you this. This was quite a surprise. So the fingers are on this runner, and each one is already pre-built with articulation. Here we have just one arm. This is over 25 pieces for the build. Includes alternate forearm armor for LASERBEAK or RATBAT attachment. Here's a happy tip. When you're inserting the fingers, the best way I found to do it was to plug it straight in, not to go in from the top or the bottom. And after a couple minutes, I have one fully assembled hand and arm. Since we're here, let's take a look at the articulation. So we've got shoulder bicep cut. We've got shoulder on a hinge. You can move in and out to get clearance for raising the bird. We've got clearance adjustment on the elbow, which is dope, for more than 90. Wrist on a ball and finger articulation. Here's what I was mentioning earlier about that alternate forearm armor. So that's going to expose the nubbin so that you can get LASERBEAK and RATBAT on there. And you can do that with both arms. Legs require 8 runners, all the colors, and 2 module components. Speaking of, here's a look at those cats. I'm going to break this down and start with the feet. 1 foot built. We've got toe tilt, and we've got that ankle rocker, side to side, forward and back.
Power up.
With white claw. Let's build a leg, and we're over 20 pieces on this one. Let's get a look at that pre-built, fully articulated module component. So this one has 1, 2, 3 moving parts. Guessing this supports the deep knee bend with the thigh slide. All right, the insides are fully built, and I've got the the switch here for the power, and then there's that split thigh module component. Plastic's really sturdy and the sculpting detail is nice. Wonderful blend of toy and tune aesthetic. Check this out. This is a surprise. This is cool. So we got a functional transforming speaker here that comes out the leg. That's dope. Yeah, this is feeling good, looking good. Here's that split thigh action for you for that deep knee bend. Nice and chunky. Unfortunately, no 360 boot cut. Here's that faux switch in action with the full armor. All right, let's get this foot popped on and complete the leg. Woohoo! I did it. Here's a little bit of that articulation going on in there. Yeah, this is fun. Woot woot, both legs built. Oh, here's the faux sound volume dial on the other leg. Dang, we already hit the batteries. The rocket launcher. Let's do that. We did it. And check this out. So the nubbin can collapse. It can also pull out, so you get the articulation for the shoulder cannon. Here go the second battery that transforms into the concussion blaster. Here's that transformation. You can push the nubbin in, pull the back, and then you've got this lever that you pull, and that pushes out the front of the blaster so you can grab it and pull it the rest of the way. That is slick. Love it. And they attach to Soundwave's back. Main body completed. All right, it's that time. Let's get this guy laid out on a table like a Frankenstein monster, and let's get him built. You know what? Hey, Wheeljack, why don't, since we're here, let's finish all the other bots, and then we'll take it to the studio. LASERBEAK build. Halfway there. This is where the fun begins. Wheeljack, hit some tunes. This chapter included the build for the Soundwave Beatbox, and I want to show you this. You can attach these alternate LASERBEAK legs. They can also act as a holder, display stand, and I got the LASERBEAK built. So he's got the neck articulation, some wing articulation here. He's cute. Pretty bird. Polly want a cracker? RAVAGE build. Whenever I think of RAVAGE, I cannot think about how he was the first Transformer I ever got with Rumble, and he was red. We'll look at his articulation once we get everybody in the studio. RATBAT build. RATBAT's going to be a 1-page build. Let's do it. 17 pieces. It's nice to see a new color. Oh yeah, I love how they do the colored inserts for the eyes. Rumble build. This is it. The last of the cassette tapes. Got a nice 3-page build for Rumble, and that final color, that beautiful light blue. This looks like a similar build to the Galaxy version Transformers 1s that I did in my short looks. Link below. Yeah, it's me, your boy Rumble. Check me out. Pop, pop, pop. LASERBEAK cassette build. 4 pieces. Looks like those cassette reels are gonna rotate. Nice 2-color paint module component. No Decepticon insignia. Display base build. Man, if all this pieces wasn't enough, we get a display base. It's built. And check this out. Yeah, it's squeegee clip. Also get this alternate connector so you can swap out the clip for a LASERBEAK or RATBAT holder. Unfortunately, there's nowhere on the base to store it. And that's that. Studio time. Before we complete that Soundwave build, let's take a look at the cassettes. Rumble articulation. So basically all the joints are on balls. It is very much just like a Blokees. The smaller ones, the Galaxy versions, if you have one of those, you know what you're in for. He does have waist swivel. I just didn't do it right here. It felt too tight. It's just too new. Blasters can be removed from his back and fit like a glove into his hands. Extremely limited range of motion with the head. Little disappointing, but here is the pile driver attachments, and they can also be extended. And then we also get a drill for each hand. Another look at that LASERBEAK cassette. It's a shame it doesn't have a Decepticon insignia. You could pretend it's RAVAGE on the other side if you wanted to. If they do another version of this Soundwave and do silver instead of white, I bet we get Buzzsaw. Here go the alternate bird legs with the plug so you can put it onto Soundwave, and you can also use that plug. That's what carries Soundwave into battle. Overview of RAVAGE articulation. His jaw does open and close, and his legs go up nice. I thought he might be able to transform, but no. But then we got the waist on a ball, and the tail is just on a hinge, and the shoulders are on balls. RATBAT got some ankle tilt. Look at these. Be careful, these thrusters. They slide out easily. Don't lose those. Wings can both hinge at the shoulder, and then the flappity flap works inward and outward. That's nice. Head's on a ball. And he's got the tiniest little jaw hinge. Look at his silver radar backpack. And here's all 6 cassettes together. If they reissue Soundwave in silver instead of white, I bet we get Buzzsaw, Frenzy, and that Rover cassette. Complete Soundwave Build. And here he be, Soundwave Action Edition. Look at that. Features. Magnet activated, lights and sounds. Tap once to light up Soundwave's eyes. Tap again for voice effect. Tap again. And again. Fifth tap shuts him off. Functional eject button. Looks really nice inside. They did a great job here. And let's get our LASERBEAK cassette inside, see if he fits. He fits. All right. Take a final look at that forearm alternate armor piece, so we can swap that out, get that back on there, and then let's get that off a Soundwave boombox, and then we'll switch out the LASERBEAK legs and get him ported up on there. You can get the arm up higher and straighter, trust me. Articulation. Weapons. Comparisons. Soundwave is just over 7 inches.
Like my
Rumble. Ravage. Core class. Frenzy.
once a man.
Thank you, Wheeljack, for helping us out. Blokees, Transformers 1, Soundwave, and Starscream. Flame Toys. Shockwave. Mainline. Slingshot. 6-inch. Darklawn. Masterverse. Roboto. Apologies, no time for poses. I'll hit some in the Megatron build. But I want to know, what do you think of this Soundwave? Are you in? Are you out?
Fine, all my guys are dead.
Hi, I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it, man. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I've got some more here. I've got some playlists for y'all to peep. If you feel like binging, that'd be great. And hey, if you did like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much. You're the best around.
Evil woman.